Hey everybody, welcome back to Spirit Plays More Spiral Nights. Today, well, a couple things today. I know it's an off day. Today's a Sunday, sun to the day. Just wanted to let you guys know we're gonna do some dreams and nightmares, obviously, because we gotta fuel the Acheron. The Acheron has some substantial power that we're gonna unlock, but unfortunately, where are we at with rarities? I think we need. If we maximize it 400 total, we only got 50. By the way, besides Ajax giving us +8 sparks, we are actually like +1 net positive spark. So give me another 100 episodes and we'll get another spark, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so I wanted to say, I'm not saying goodbye to Spiral Nights at all, but we're gonna change our the format for the channel anyway. So I'm gonna still be playing this game casually. They won't come out daily during the weekdays, as they have been, but they will still continue to flutter out. The only time I really have to stream, like I would like to stream this game, is Friday and Saturday nights. I think Lego Build streams on those nights, if I'm not mistaken. He does a great job streaming, by the way. You should probably watch him. Very entertaining. A lot of people gather, so good for him. I'm also probably going to change my stream platform to Twitch, just because it seems more consistent. And I can still have the daily videos here on YouTube, and that's just, that's how reality can work there. And it works out for everybody mostly that way. So anyway, we got the Acheron. We can actually chop up. That sounds horrible. It doesn't chop really, right? It's more like a Nerf sword. Just kind of roughly taps the wolvers on the head until they disappear. Where am I going, by the way? Oh yeah, we're gonna offer up our trinket. I think we go with, we could go with ASI, but no, it's an off day. I also got the legendary, I don't know if it's legendary, but I made a smart choice, and I opted to switch out. I went to the to Best Buy, and I got my USB drive. I got a new one, a brand new one. It's the first time I haven't had a refurbished one in like a long time. You can tell, holy crap, this connection's like pristine. But it was weird going in there to Best Buy, because everybody stood in line outside of the store. You had to be escorted inside the store. Once you were escorted inside the store with a mask, the guy watched you while you picked your stuff, and then escorted you out and he was the cashier. He would literally answer all your needs, just get you in and out. There's a couple mixed feelings. First off, when I had to stand outside, I felt like, man, why don't they have just like snipers on the top of like like, this is, holy crap, dude. This is literally lockdown. And I was a little bit bitter toward this. I'm like, why are they? Are they really that worried about Corona that we're gonna all like intoxicate everything? And then I came home and I'm like, I told my wife about the experience, and this is why it's good to be married. It's good to have another voice. And she's just like, they're probably just making sure you don't steal anything. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, they probably don't want you stealing stuff out of their store. And I'm like, wow, my mind goes to Corona because I'm sick of this stuff. Her mind goes to the looting that is in progress. And I'm like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. She's like, yeah, all the Apples, iPods, and all that stuff, and the iPhones that people steal, they just brick them anyway. It's a term for just basically kind of making them obsolete if you steal them from a store. So I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, because the whole the Antifa thing, we can have mixed opinions on it. The philosophy behind it is there are peaceful protests, right? The peaceful protests are there. The cops, was a few at first, but now because of the hype and everything else and violence that has erupted, there's more. And so, and then the quote unquote Antifa people, however you want to view them, just view them. They are roughly a thing. I don't know. Anyway, here's the theory. That they show up behind, they like sneak in, they filter in, they throw bricks at police officers. Who are the police officers going to deal with? The people, probably the people just right in front of them, right? I think that makes the most sense. So they're trying to stop the looting from going on before it happens. And to me, I'm like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they just don't want people to sneak in and then suddenly like 30 people all at the same time just do this thing where they just decide to burn Best Buy. Because that's a lucrative business. And even outside, the guy was like, you mean, oh my gosh, we're in a rough spot. The guy was like, you mean we can't just go in and shop? Because we're immediately thinking, how dare you? But they're doing it kind of out of preservation. And it's interesting that the whole concept behind this. Oh my gosh, heat. We might actually be able to level this thing. The whole concept behind it is actually making people more so than the corona. It's making people paranoid because of their stuff, because businesses are getting leveled due to whatever you want to call it, escalating into whatever you want to call it by whoever is starting this thing. I mean, there's the only upscale to something this just to a harmful protest is what we call revolution, and that's when you have people such to the extent where they're just like up in arms, and we don't have that. We really don't. It's not as bad as people think. But anyway, that was my adventure. I went in and I got my Linksys 5.07, whatever the heck. I got the most expensive one there because the government gave me my own money back to spend on it. So that's what I did. Anyway, it was glorious. I gotta kill you guys now? I don't really want to. This is my peaceful protest. Just give me radiance. Why do I gotta fight for them? What's going on with you people? What do you mean, you people? There we go. There's the color thing again. Oh my gosh. It's not even a color thing. I mean, the guy who played Iron Man played a black man. He was a white man. Why did we even come this way? Just light them all on fire. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I went to Books A Million. Books A Million is one of my favorite places. I never get the card because I honestly don't shop there nearly as much as I used to. I used to get the card all the time. Because they have excellent coffee, but they don't have like coffee's a stand-in thing right now. Ooh, careful. Like you got to get it to go. You can't just sit there and enjoy your cup of coffee. And I was trying to tell my friend Trevor this morning. We were talking about life in general. We haven't seen each other in a while. He bowed out of our job. He had the coronavirus. Healed from it. Oh my gosh, people actually heal from this stuff. I know, isn't that crazy? He healed from it. Got better. Now we're literally gonna work out in like 15-17 minutes. He might go show up at any moment. I figured I got time to bang out a video. I'm feeling like playing something that doesn't require too much critical thinking. I mean, besides, which direction should I throw my Acron? I mean, you know what I mean. It's not that bad. So I talk with him about this. We have conversations. It's good to divulge. I also had a conversation with a person who's beginning a streaming career. I think it's like Damien139 or something on Twitch. Good for you. I'm just starting my YouTube career. But again, this is just a casual thing. If I really cared about, progress and how many views I get and all that stuff. I do. Don't get me wrong. I want to make stuff that's entertaining, but I also want to make stuff that's just like I think should be promoted, right? Stuff you got to be passionate about some of this stuff that you're going behind. You can't just be all shallow. Then you run the risk of like McDonald's, which McDonald's has even changed. You get rid of the sincerity. You go into the prosperity preaching concept of things, and then suddenly you're appealing to the masses, and you lose all sense of worth. Anything that's worth pursuing is tough. That's just usually the rule of the game. Any skill set you see is tough. Now the danger of that comes in like attempting to devalue it, because I've seen that before. Just because you've seen it before you should be careful not to devalue the actual toughness of it. I mean, this is very prevalent in the martial arts campaign, just realm in general. I guess we didn't have to go this direction. I think there's a key here we'll probably need to go back and get. That's okay. We're here. Here we are. This is where we are now. I think we need this for a little more sniping power. There we go. Can we hit you? Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Oh no, dude, shortcut. I love it. Yo. Dude, that was not so bad. I'm also so anyway, another part of the personal good spirit. I got nothing better to do than to share my life with you guys. Why not? My dojo and I are we're not parting ways, but they're definitely appealing more to the masses. So they're not having individual like lessons or times, and they're also abiding by the governor's rules, which are kind of weird in Pennsylvania because he's decided to defy the major government, which puts us in an interesting spot. This is again where I appeal to reason and doing your own research, which a lot of people think Certain people can't be trusted, or you should always trust doctors. Don't ever go out and look at stuff on your own. Believe what you're told, or don't believe what you're told if it goes against your worldview. Like, this whole world's a complete frustrating mess right now. So anyway, I did my research. I don't think I don't think the masks are justified. I think everything should open up, and it goes against even against the philosophy of herd immunity, which I disagree with. It goes against that stuff. But I think I digress. I think I've gone through that in other videos before. Anyway, let's do our beautiful Acheron dance here. And we're not even doing an Acheron dance. So today's highlight is the Magma Driver. I know we're getting some frame skips here and there, but you gotta keep in mind. At least I gotta keep in mind. I have a new okay, come on. I also need more coffee. A new USB drive. So. But I also have 2 of my children streaming and my wife on the internet. So, you know what? This is an extreme upgrade. I'm not used to this. Oh, I thought that would explode for some reason. I'm not used to this type of quality. Or this type of yodeling. My singing voice could use some work. Oop, easy. 3. Thank you, Mike. Just hoping you know. Oh, you did knock that out for me. Thank you, brother. You're my... Oh, no. Don't just stand in it, you dingle. Come on. There we go. Your tiny footprints. Tiny footprints? How can you hear footprints, Brain? Where exactly are you right now? I hear footsteps. We can hear those things. A level 1 Acheron I don't think is worthy of throwing out here unless we decide to slap lightly with a purple Nerf sword. Oh no! Some Wolvers. Stop backing into the giant red, obviously glowing balls. Yeah, weirdo. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I almost have the exact hat that my character wears here. I do. It's not a fedora. It's a little bit longer. It's kind of like a cowboy hat. I wear it regularly now because I think I used to wear a baseball cap. You know, those of us that have no hair, we seek alternative. We seek head covering. I wore one before while I still had a full mane, almost like a lion's. If you can even picture it. I can't picture it anymore. But anyway. I think I've outgrown. I'm just, doing some tapping going on. I thought I outgrew the baseball cap type thing. It wasn't really the other one's a conversation starter. That's honestly like my first justification to doing it. And now I literally wear a hat just like this in real life. 202 is not so bad for having like point blank range. It's very difficult to get in here with these shots. I never really tried to you just, here we go. Oh my gosh, that almost got us. You know what? Fine. This works. Sort of. Oh, I know what that sound is. I have a very old staircase going out of my back door. Like, it's got to be, like, previous owner type old. And, I'm pretty sure one of my daughters grabbed a hammer and I said, whenever you want to help fix the house, you can hammer this in. And I think they're doing it. I love my girls. That's why I feature them on my videos. It's part of that getting your character to sync, right? You should be the same person here as you are everybody else. See, the opposite entailment of hypocrisy, just making sure you say the same answer to one person as the other. Now that's a little weird, right? Because we're all, the mixture of relativism plus absolutes. We are relative human beings, but we're absolutely human beings. Oop, I can see this when I look at my wife every day. She's different than me. I realize this. The anatomical, there we go. Anatomical parts are a little bit different between male and female. If you haven't noticed this, let me be the first to tell you that boys and girls are different. You might not have noticed. I don't know. Some people are weird. Oh, there's a tiny one. What's up, honey?
This needs new batteries.
How's that? Does it? Oh, I ran into a thing.
This needs new batteries for the cat.
Oh, is that a laser toy?
Yeah, for the cat.
Oh yeah, baby Con really needs that, doesn't he?
Yeah, but it needs more batteries.
Oh, can I get those for you later?
Yeah, can you fix this?
Well, I think it needs a little bit more new batteries, honey. I think it's actually a little broken. I'm sorry about that. Well, we might be able to get a new one. Baby Con has we have Christmas coming up in like 6 months. It's not too far away. Oh man, the Nerf gun is not strong enough. But anyway, so this series here that we're going to be playing Superland. If you're not excited about it, I know I am, because the Oh my gosh, I actually found Link. You'll see it in, like, I think episode 2. But the first couple episodes, my family watches with me. So I got it for my wife for Mother's Day. She's loving the game. She's like, you've got to play this game. It's just mega fun. So we're doing it. Why not? We'll still have Spiral Nights. I definitely am not like, we're also Catacomb Kids. Vagante is going to take the place of Catacomb Kids for a little while. I'm going to get good at that game. I get sick of dying in that game, honestly. I feel like I should have beaten it by now. But, you know, I'm not going to say apples and oranges between that and Catacomb Kids. But that is what they are. They're different engines, different styles. Like, you could say one's easier than the other, but I still die more. Well, I died both of them because one just meant to not have an ending. But I feel like I definitely kicked the bucket repeatedly in Vagante. I'm not familiar with it. I don't have the insider information. I know the guys in the Discord are pretty helpful. I saw somebody on there actually got every single achievement. I got like 2. I don't have that many. I got more than 2, but still, our achievement status is not very high. Crap. Get him. Thank you, Mike. You're always there for me most of the time. Beautiful. Oh, my face. Hey, we didn't get poisoned. We gotta look at the positives. I see you, by the way, Cloud Person. And we might be we might not die. In fact, I don't think we will. We just gotta grab this heart and not get any snapback. See, my daughter was oh no. Very, very interested in the red laser pointer for the cat. Our solo male cat must be entertained. This is a prerogative that every tiny child knows and will enact. Oops. The kitties must have their catnip. We actually have 2 or 3 boxes sitting next to my wife's piano. Whoa, my gosh. Oh no, right in front of my face. Hey, you gave me a heart though. Thank you. So what they did a couple things. First off, they put a catnip in the box, so he's like semi-forced, almost drug-induced to go into it. Good idea, kids. And the second thing they did was, what did they draw? This is the kitty hotel, Meowger King, something like that. Like they were really cute about it. It was pretty neat. I was proud of them anyway. Oh, come on now, get out my face. We'll speedrun this someday, but they will not be today. Get them, boys. Iron Slug would make short work of this. Oh no! Jeez. All right, we need to get in there. Oh, or we can just come up here. Beautiful. Out of here, buddy. I'm gonna take out the gremlins. They keep chasing me, man. Give me some anxiety. At least the, you know, I can handle the slow, steady pursuit of a zombie. You know what to expect. The gremlins, however, sometimes they'll run in one direction. They turn around like, oh my gosh, I forgot my keys. Oh wait, no, they're on me. Oh wait, I forgot my phone. And they just go back and forth. You don't know what to expect. It's a little anxious, you know. I mean, how many things can you really forget and then remember? Anyway, Fantasy Tony. I really thought it was Fantasy Toy at first when I read it. Too bad. Looking at the chat back down here. I remember back in the day when we played so much Lockdown, I was just like, I really wish I could delete the chat. That's how you know you played too much of a game, when you wish you could delete the option to read people's thoughts. Read people's, I guess, not even thoughts. Bad English sometimes, bad thoughts. I don't know. To communicate, when you delete the desire to communicate, you just want to eliminate them. Like, what does that say about a game? And that's the extent of it. I don't know. They're meant to be, you know, oh my goodness. Wow, Ancient Shield, you really can take a beating. The games are meant to be an escape. All right, you want to become a spectator sometimes, but then again, if you really want that much of an escape outside on a game from people, why are you playing an online game? You want to, if you're seeking escape and you say, I want to go to a first-person shooter. If your escape version is Call of Duty, you gotta question how you view human beings. You're like, yeah, I'd rather just, I don't want to talk to him, I just want to shoot him in the head. Like, come on, man, what's that say about you? Like, at least right here, we're fighting NPCs. So it's understandable that, oh, good thing I shot blinked out of existence. So it's kind of understandable, right? You know, I want a little break. Like, even right now. You know what? Last guy gets background to the face. There we go. Okay, you earned your key background. You killed one thing. I know this is fairly short. Yeah, actually, we made some good time. All in all, maybe like 15 minutes, I think, total. We should time it at some point. Did we just get a consumable at the end? Thank goodness. That'll help us open up boxes, you know. And scrape off a few extra seconds here and there. Anyway, I'm excited for... It's a new leaf, too, so... Like, a whole bunch of this weekend, this month, has been sort of a flip in the good spirit house. So I also have my own... so there's two types of journaling going on in the spirit brain, the good spirit brain. There's me with the bubble pipe right here. I narrate as we go on, but there's only so much you can say. Like, my friend Trevor and I talked for 3 hours about culture today, and we have roughly the same viewpoints. Imagine if we disagreed on everything. I did say something about using this. We'd have some, probably a little bit, like, we couldn't get through more than 1 or 2 thoughts, maybe. Thank goodness, more shinings. At least we got our Acheron to the next level. I might just, you know, we'll go level the Acheron. And then we'll be done. We're in... Okay, thank you. That more than made up for it. I appreciate all that. Start with a sense of gratitude, right? Don't start with a sense of what you deserve. Because we don't deserve anything. What have we done? How did we start from 0? And get what we... And then... deserve anything. We don't. Nobody forcibly builds their body from start to end. That's right. I don't think there are any terminals anyway in the middle levels. 27 is not so bad. It's kind of like right ear-esque gear. Having a shield and a gun. You know, the world's a crazy place. I'm glad most of the places out here have no one's wearing masks anymore. No one enforces this stuff. Only the really, like, intensely crazy places. Like, for some reason, certain gas stations are. I'm not understanding that, but that's all right. Some things are not meant for me to understand. I did invest in some books. I went to the here's being a smart shopper, right? Actually, I got Francis Chan's Crazy Love for $1 at the consignment shop. Then I went to Books A Million to buy a present for my friend. 16, 17 bucks. Boom. Smart decision making. There we go. Please. Beautiful. Level 2 Acheron on your way. You're already dealing more damage than every weapon I have put together. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this one. You know what else is nice? Seeing Haven back to normal. Oh my gosh. This guy's on fire. I found my twin. He's arrived. That guy over there is on fire. This guy's much more interesting. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this one. It's so good to find. You know what? We're not my friend. It's a baby duck. Baby duck, do 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 do. Baby duck. He's got the essentials. Thanks for watching. Click the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment. Since I'm gonna be a little bit more sparse, let me know what you would rather see while I go on my tangents of semi-nothing and good stuff at the same time. We're friends with a baby duck. I'll see you next time. Take care.